we get the logic part. Determine the truth value. A statement is a sentence that either true or false, can't be both, true or false. It is not a question, it's a statement. The true value of a statement, we said true or false. Statement often represented by letter P or Q. For example, a rectangle is a quadrilateral. It's true. A rectangle is not a quadrilateral. It's false. We have compound statement. A compound statement using a word and called conjunction. A conjunction is a true when both statements that form it are true. For example, a rectangle is quadrilateral, it's true. A rectangle is convex, it's true. So B and Q, true and true is true. True and true equal true. True and false equal false. True or false and true equal false. False and false equal false. So must be two statement must be true to be in conjunction true. To find counterexample. Counterexample can be number or drawing or statement that make false example. So counterexample is a false example. For example, if n is a real number, then n squared greater than n. It can be true, but have a real number, it's squared, not greater than n, yes, -1. -1 squared greater than -1. -1 squared is 1. 1 is greater than -1. It's okay. What about 1/2? 1/2 squared greater than 1/2. It's 1/4. It's not greater 1/2. So we have here example make the statement false. We call it counterexample. So the counterexample makes the statement false. Another example here, if JK equal KL, JK equal KL, then K is midpoint. No, K here is not midpoint. This draw is counterexample. For example here, try to solve for A. Try to solve for A. Give a counterexample. Counterexample for 4A. Yes, counterexample for 4A. Who can find counterexample that makes the statement false? It's simple here for A. If n is real number, then negative n is negative number. Who get counterexample? Yes, get number, but give example, Abdurrahman. Yes, give number. 2. If n is real number, so negative n is negative number, so -2 is negative. This not counterexample. This example, I want one make this statement false. Give example is false. What about 0? 0 is real number. Then -0, there is no -0. So 0 and -0 both are positive. What about -1? -1 is real number. Negative or minus -1, it will be 1. It's positive. So here counterexample here 0 and the negative numbers like -1. So counterexample is a false example that make the statement false. Okay? Okay. If angle ABC congruent to angle DBE, then the angle ABC and DBE are vertical angles. We can make counterexample here by drawing here B, here A, BC, and here DBE. Here said that angle ABC and DBE are vertical. Here vertical or not vertical? Not vertical. Vertical means like this. A, B, C, D, B, E. Here, okay, it's example. It's true, but here not vertical. So it's counterexample. It's counterexample. Another example, if you sleep early, you will walk early. This example, you can give counterexample. Yesterday, I slept early, but I woke late. This counterexample. So counterexample is a false statement. A compound statement that use the word all is called disjunction. For example, Malik studies geometry. Malik studies chemistry. So Malik studies chemistry or geometry, it's a disjunction. So we have conjunction and disjunction or. These two compound statements. We can make negation by putting not. This not B is negation of B. Today is Sunday. Today, not Sunday. Conjunction and disjunction or. All polygons here a quadrilateral B. Okay, we'll wait for 2 minutes. طيب هناخد 5 دقايق للصلاة ونرجع تاني. اوكي. Rest for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Conditional statement is a statement that can be written in the form if then. After if, hypothesis. After then, conclusion. And if then statement, so it can be written in the form if B, then Q. B is hypothesis, Q is conclusion. If B, so Q. B is subset of Q, so it drawn as a small circle inside B. The related condition. We have different type of related condition. The first, a conditional statement is a statement that can be written if then. Converse, we replace B and Q. If today is Monday, I will go to school. I will go to school if today is Monday. So this converse. Example of if angle A is an acute angle, then measurement of angle A is 35. This converse of the original statement, if measurement of angle A 35, so angle A is acute angle. Inverse, if we make negation for hypothesis and conclusion. If A is not, then A is not. Counterpositive, if we make inverse and make negation. Inverse and negation. Real numbers consist of several different kinds of numbers. All the numbers on the line is real number. Rational number can be written as A over B. Irrational number, we have special number like roots that not have root, like radical 3, radical 2, radical 5. This irrational number, and pi also is irrational number. Repeating the number that is not regular, like 1.3, 4, 1, 5, 1, this irrational number. Integers, negative and positive numbers, whole number from 0 to infinity, natural number from 1 to infinity. A Q rational number can be written as A over P. Repeating number or repeated number is also rational number, but if have the same repeating 0.666, it's rational. 3, 1, it's rational. Or 0.151515, it's also rationals. Here, repeating number that is not the same is irrational. Radical of 3 is irrational. Integers and whole number and natural number. The first question, if n is real number, n is real number. Then the counterexample of n squared greater than n. Yes, we give example like this. N squared greater than n. Here we require counterexample. Put a number, its square not greater than n. Try -1, -1 squared is 1, 1 is greater than -1, it's okay. But 0, 0 squared, so 0 is counterexample. But 2 squared is 4, 4 greater than 2, it's okay. 3 squared is 9 greater than 9, it's okay. So here the answer is 0. The next question. In the opposite figure, AB bisects angle DAC. Then which of the following conclusion is not necessarily true? Read the angles and look to the diagram. Here, this angle equal to that angle in the diagram. So here, angle DAB is congruent to angle BAC. It's true. AD are collinear. AB are in the same line, so it's true. Angle BAC is right angle. Here, no any evidence, so it can't be. Two measurement of angle BAC, two measurement of equal, yes, if this if x, so the complete angle is 2x, so it's true. So this one is not necessarily true. The conjunction between and is only true when, and is only true, yes, which case is, yes, which case, only if all the components are true. All the components or the statement must be true. For and, it only true if both is true. For or, it only false if both are false. So here only one case it's true. In disjunction, only one case it's false. The opposite figure show numbers. A number of students successfully passing each subject. The number of students who didn't succeed in chemistry equal. Yes, here 20 didn't succeed, and here also 2 didn't succeed. So the number of students didn't succeed in chemistry equal 22. 20 here and here 2, as chemistry is this circle. Okay, what is the number of students that succeeded in both chemistry and math? What is the number of students succeeded in both chemistry and math? No. Yes, and yes. Okay, very good, Abdurrahman. Deem, Lean, Sadim. Yes, chemistry and math in both subjects, 46. What is the number of students that succeeded only on math? Only on math. Only on math. Yes. On math only, it's 20. Very good. What is the number of students succeeded in chemistry or math? Chemistry or math? Yes. Yes. Write the number. No. Here or. Or means all. We use or, so it's 12 plus 46 plus 20. So 78 students. Here or, we take all. Okay? So if we use or, we take all. We use and, just intersection here, 46. So and intersection, or we make addition. The conditional statement if then consists of hypothesis and conclusion. Hypothesis after if, conclusion after then. The conditional statement B, if B, then Q, only false if, yes, it's only false in one condition, if the hypothesis is true and the conclusion is false. We take and it's only true if true and true, it's true. Or it's only false if false and false, it's false. The other is true. About conditional, if B, so Q. If B is true and Q is false, so it's false. The only conditional statement is false. What is the counter? Positive. For the statement counter positive, we make a replacement and negation. So x squared not equal 4, then x not equal 2. Here counter positive, negation and replace. Which answer here? Which answer? It's number B. X squared not equal 4 and x not equal 2. Who can make converse? Converse. Yes, converse, we x squared equal 4 and x equal 2. This converse. So we have converse, counterexample, and we have inverse. We can make inverse. Here's the table of the relation converse, inverse, counterexample. In converse, we replace. In inverse, we just make negation. In counter positive, we make negation and replace. Now we make inverse here. Inverse, just make negation. So inverse, where is the original one? X not equal to x squared not equal 4. I think now it's clear about converse, counterexample, and inverse. If the summation of measurement of two angles is 90, then here, hypothesis, the summation of two angles is 90. The two angles are complementary. Which of the following statement is converse? Which is converse? Yes. Which is converse? Read A, B, C, D. And you have to read complete sentence. If you found the answer, complete, to read all answers. Yes, Sadim, very good. Abdurrahman, yes, very good. Yes, it's number D. Here, if two angles are complementary, we get the conclusion as hypothesis and the hypothesis as conclusion, this converse. So in converse, we exchange A and B, hypothesis with conclusion, just we make replace. The number pi is rational or irrational? Pi and the square root of numbers like square root of 3, of 4, not 4, of 5, of 2, and the number it repeated in random like 4, 2, 1, 3, 1, 5, 9. This all numbers are